Hi guys, how is everyone today? Welcome back to 5 Minutes to Fit. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. I was talking with a friend this morning and she is pregnant and she was wondering about some different back exercises that she could do. Now initially I thought she had lower back pain through her pregnancy, but she said no pain. I just want to get stronger through that region. And she was of course worried about the typical pregnant, when you start to get a little extra buildup, a little extra size through there that none of us really want. Now I did tell her, unfortunately you can't really try to minimize that area, especially while you're pregnant. But one of the best things that you can do is certainly strengthen your lower back muscles and strengthen all of your postural muscles while you're pregnant, and your body is going to appreciate that, especially as you continue to progress through that pregnancy. And of course your belly gets bigger and more weight centered in the front of your body. You definitely want your lower back to be nice and strong. So I thought I would throw together this video. 4 different exercises that we're gonna do. 2 of them are on the floor, on the mat, and 2 of them are gonna be up nice and tall. So again, this is, kind of geared towards pregnant women, but honestly, anybody could do these exercises. And anybody can benefit from kind of strengthening that region, and especially anybody who maybe is having lower back pain or has any type of a trauma. So if they've had a lower back surgery and they're recovering from that, or if someone's been in a car accident or anything like that, these exercises are really great. Okay, cool. So first one is going to be a bird dog. So some of you guys might be very familiar with this, but if you're not, I'll walk you through it. You're gonna start on your hands and knees. So I actually think I will face this way. Okay, so starting on your hands and knees, guys, my shoulders are gonna be right over my hands and my hips are gonna be right over my knees. So you're really looking for that kind of 90-degree angle, making a little box with your body. From there, you want to draw inward. So even with your pregnant belly, try to pull it up and in a little bit. It's just a drawing in with the belly. And then you wanna look for a nice, I'll show you with this arm, sorry, a nice flat lower back. So cat and cow is another popular one. So if you kind of arch and you kind of round, for a bird dog, you're looking for that nice neutral flat lower back. From there, you're gonna draw the shoulders back and down. And again, my belly is pulled in. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is extend opposite arm and leg. So go slow, especially if you're 6 months and further into your pregnancy, to make sure that you can remain balanced. But the goal behind this bird dog is to keep yourself nice and balanced, keep your torso nice and balanced, okay? So I'll do right arm, which is gonna be the one facing you. If you can extend that out, that's the goal. And then my left leg is gonna extend out, okay? And I'm just gonna hold out, you're gonna look down at the mat. I'm just trying to look at the video. And then you'll switch. So now I'll extend my opposite arm and my opposite leg, okay? And pull that shoulder back and try to keep that hip nice and neutral. Try to keep your legs straight. Extend, back, and switch. Back, okay? So really the goal behind that one is looking for stability, so pulling the abs in and just trying to maintain nice and still. I would suggest doing maybe a set of 5 on each leg, where you extend out, you hold for about a 2-second count, and then come back in, switch sides, go through 5 on each leg to start out. Okay, next one is a modified side plank. This should be gentle enough for most pregnant women, but if it doesn't feel good on your body, definitely stop doing it. First thing is you're gonna plant I'll face you, plant your elbow right underneath your shoulder, okay? So you're looking for that straight up to a 90-degree angle. And then you're gonna lengthen through your body and you're gonna bend your back knees. I think the best angle to show you this, sorry, my camera skills are not amazing. Okay, so 90-degree there with the knee, okay? So from there, what I want you to do is, keeping this hip open, just simply lift up and back down, okay? Up and back down. So this is a modified side plank. Some women, pregnant, can do side planks the whole time. If you're not there, that's totally okay. That starts to be a lot of pressure on the belly depending on, how far along you are in that pregnancy. So I like the modified option a lot, where both knees are bent back. Pull the belly in, draw the shoulders back, lift the hip up off the floor, looking for a straight line here. As long as you can hold it, if you want to do sets of 10 and back down, or you could do a set of 2 and back down. So let's say for that one, accumulating perhaps anywhere between 20 to 30 seconds of work, whether you can hold 20 to 30 seconds all at once, or if you want to come up and down every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, you know, whatever feels good for your body. Okay, cool. The next two are standing, and so I'm going to actually just hit pause on my video, flip the camera angle so you can see me a little bit better in a standing position, and then we will continue. Hopefully you can see me a little bit better standing up on this one. I'm gonna be kind of far away. So first one is a hinge. So this is simply the action of bending yourself over and standing back up with a really good, strong, supported spine using your glutes and your hamstrings. So this is a really important concept to grasp, like in life and in movement and physical activity. So if you don't know this, great to do. You just have to pay attention to your hips with this one, okay? So hopefully you can see me. Okay. So what you're gonna do, guys, I'll talk louder. Hands are gonna be to your hips. You're gonna do shoulders back and down. Okay, from a side view, you're drawing your belly in. Again, even if you're pregnant, try to pull everything inward. That's activating some really good, important abdominal stability muscles under there. Totally okay to do while you're pregnant. Shoulders back and down, and you're gonna bend your knees like a fraction of an inch, guys, just a little bit. So here's me straight, here's me slightly bent in my knees, okay? So my abs are pulling in, my shoulders are back. And from here, I'm just gonna move my butt back in space, okay? And back up to stand. So it's literally just hinge, like hinge, stand back up, okay? So activate, belly in, shoulders down, butt moves back, 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 back in space, slight bend at the knee. All my weight right now is in my heels, and I can feel my butt working. And as I go to stand up, I'm gonna try to push my heels through the floor to stand up, okay? So just back to here, hinge. So again, my back is nice and flat here, just like those bird dogs that we just did. And I'm gonna stand myself back up, okay? You can straighten your legs to stand up. So inhale, pull the belly in, shoulders back, move those hips back and down. Exhale as I stand back up, okay? Now, if you are pregnant and your belly is starting to get in the way, just simply take your stance a little wider, okay? So you guys, I want you to do feet right underneath your hips, but for those of you that are, you know, pretty big, 6 months plus, whatever, take a step wider, okay? And you can still do the same exact option. So my feet are probably about 2 feet apart right now. Okay, I'm gonna, again, inhale, pull the belly in, shoulders back, stick my hips back, 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 back in space, stand through my heels to stand up, okay? Okay, so that one is the hinge. I would suggest doing maybe like 10 to 15 reps at a time. As long as you don't feel anything negative in your lower back, you can do at least probably 10 to 15 of those. Next up, this one is like a ballerina. So channel your inner ballerina for this one. You're gonna be standing up, you're gonna focus on balance. Okay, so hopefully you can see my hips more than anything. So first and foremost, my feet are gonna be together, and I want you to get as tall as you can. So just kind of lift yourself up through the hip region, right? So it's literally just kind of like starting to activate muscles. So my glutes are working, my quads are tightening up, and my abs are tightening, okay? When you're pregnant, totally safe to do all of these things. From there, I'm gonna slowly shift my weight onto my right leg and allow my left leg to come to this type of a position, okay? You can't really see my feet. That's all right, hopefully that's okay. Okay, now, if you notice that balance is a huge challenge for you, grab either a wall to stand onto when you do this way, to hold onto when you do this one, or maybe just like, a broom or something that can connect to the floor and a pole that you can kind of hold onto. A doorway would be good. Anything where you can, just in case, be safe, make sure you don't fall over. I don't want to tell you to be falling over when you're pregnant to do a balance exercise. So, be smart about that. But for the most part, I think you guys will be fine to do this one. I'm going to see if I can angle it just a little bit so you can see my feet a little better. Okay, here we go. Back up to this one. So here we are, ballerina. You can do hands to hips again. So again, we're getting tall. We're going to squeeze our glutes, squeeze our quads. Come up to your foot, balancing on the right leg. Your left knee is going to be at just about 45-degree angle. Okay, so from here, you can hold on. Here's my wall. Here's my stick, whatever it is to help me balance. From here, I'm going to just gently extend this leg backward and then back to, and I'm pointing my toe. You don't have to point your toe. But foot to ankle, extend the leg back and up. And your goal here, guys, is to, again, as you extend that leg, stand as tall as you can. Okay? And you can do about 10 on each leg. I'll show you from a side view on my other leg. So, again, my toe is to my ankle. I got nice and tall, and I just extend back and in. Back and in. Just trying to stay as tall as you can. Working on your balance. Abs are pulling in. just like this. Okay? All right, guys. Well, that is everything that I have for you. 4 exercises to strengthen your lower back, strengthen your glutes. When you're pregnant, or anybody can be doing these. It does not matter. Give them a try. Let me know what you think. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you have, suggestions or requests for any other content that you want to see, definitely just leave me a note or shoot me an email, and I will do it for you. Make sure to visit the website, or my blog is www.5minutes2fit.com. Oh, and I didn't mention about this one, but if you do all these pretty quickly once you've watched the video, you can kind of repeat them, and you can definitely get these all done in less than 5 minutes. So these lower back strengtheners it won't even take you a long time. This video is actually just coming up on 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So, okay. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.